Hey y'all, it's been a while, so sorry, but let's get started. Okay, your mind is the only thing you can truly control. I know y'all have heard me say this before. What you ingest, what you listen to passively, who you engage with, all those things affect your beliefs, your mindset. It is cumulative. It all adds up, right? Stay with me. So many times in life, we say what we can't do. We say, I can't do this because of that. What if that's not the full truth? I came to this realization today when I went to the store and this lady was telling me that she has weak hands due to her surgery. And then she said, we both have fumble fingers. I said, I will not claim that. I don't have fumble fingers. I'm normally very good at catching things, just like I caught the item that fell, but it like bounced out of my hand after I caught it. That is not my reality. In actuality, I am very great at catching things. Although most times, if something's like a ball thrown at me, I will just move. But I'm doing better thanks to tennis. Anyway, let's digress. So, they say the tongue has the power of life and death. They say that everything that you think, you do, the way you move, the way you consume, affects everything else about you. They also say the way you do one thing affects the way you do everything else. I did not fully understand this until just now. I had that epiphany at that store on my way home. I'm like, why did it bother me to agree to something so mundane? It's because the power of the tongue. The power of the tongue. When you agree to something you really don't agree with to be light, that affects you in your mind. Because now your mind is like, well, maybe I am that type of person who drops stuff. Maybe I am that person who doesn't have follow through. Maybe I am that person who doesn't improve. Not I, said Markette, because I am. I realized that with everything that happened, this series of unfortunate events that has compounded expeditiously, like recently, that has literally been very trying. I'm like, you know what? No worries. No worries. I'm going to let them be great. I'm going to keep going because I know that there's a reason behind all of this. Literally, got my phone back. Still can't log into my account for another 6 days, 5 days at this point, I think, or 4. I don't know. I've lost count. But then I thought about it. I was like, wow, you're still paying for the extra storage. You still have access to the account. You've already created a new account. Why not just put the new account onto your new phone? Let your old phone, like whenever it unlocks, that iPad you just bought that you really don't plan on dragging around everywhere, let that be that account, and then you'll have access to all the videography that you did, all the interviews and stuff that you've done. You'll have access to it, and your new phone will have the new space so that you're not like, oh my gosh, I have to delete stuff in order to finish whatever this moment is. You can actually just live in the moment, Markette. See how that works? That's why they say hindsight is 20/20. So many times in life we feel like something is a problem, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. It's forced me to take this phone and learn how to use it. So many times I'm like, I'm going to learn how to use this phone. I'm going to use it. Did I? Not really. I had to find it. That's the crazy part. All that money for a phone that I didn't know where it was. It's okay. We don't judge. I'm realizing that with everything, the way that it's been playing out, I have been creating moments of self-sabotage in interactions, in communication, and a lot of things. I realized that one of the best things that happened was that physical separation between access. Yes, I'm sure I've lost so much money. I've lost so much money since I've had no access to my cell phone. No worries, because I can always make more. But I also gained clarity. I also gained a sense of, wow, this sucks. This is a pivot. I'm going to have to break some more people's expectations, feelings, and it's okay. You know why? Because in this moment, I realized that with everything that's happening, it's still working for me. I just had to shift my view of all these things. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I feel like this song makes me want to scream. Scream is not good for my voice, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to work out, and I'm just going to handle some things that I should have handled before. I realized that in my own life, in the way that I think, in the way that I learn, in the way that I process, I have been overextending myself. I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, but how? So many ways. I realized too that when you really focus more so on not being overly available, you get so much peace. Can't put a price on peace, right? You feel like in life, oh, medicine makes me better. Going to the doctors make me better. But what if what actually makes you better is finding peace within yourself, learning that the only person you truly have to make joyful is yourself. What if you learn that you can truly only pour from a full glass? What if you take that, put your own mask first, literally, not figuratively? What if you learn that in these moments of transition, things gotta fall away? People have to fall away in order for your elevation. What if when you're trying to grow, you keep saying, I just need to see how far I've made it? No, stop that. You are resetting. We never start back from zero. But on that pendulum of yeses and nos, you're always deciding. So what if you just say, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anything that's meant will come back around. It doesn't matter. I don't have to know whose calls I miss. I don't have to know what messages I have no access to. I don't even need to know why I can't access them. Because what if all those missed accesses were divine intervention? What if all those things that you potentially missed out on because of that gap was your recalibration moment? It's all working out for you. It's all working out for me. I had to learn this. It was crazy how many messages I seen saying, oh, so you're ignoring me, or you're mad, blah, blah, blah. When I knew that I took the time to put on social media, my phone is broke. I have no access to it. My phone was literally a $1,500 paperweight that was blackened. My watch, I could see this stuff, but I couldn't reply to it. So it was like watching TV. You see that you can see what's on the screen, but you have no control over accessing and responding to what was there, right? Right. No worries. I'm learning that what if the lesson and the blessing that was supposed to come from this was reflection? Markette, stop being overly accessible. Markette, stop going out of your way when you have things you have to do for yourself. Markette, focus on you. Focus on your own mind, your own body, your own self. No one's going to save you. Stop self-sabotaging. Work through your own things. That way, when you do show back up, when you are more accessible, it will be for the people who see you as you are, not as they desire you to be. Go figure. Something so basic, but something so hard. Cray. So yeah, now I'm just in that space of reflection, and now I'm ready to be in motion. There are some things that are going to be truly out of my control, and that is okay. There are some things that I've missed that, oh well, they're already gone. Not me problema. Not my problem. Whatever is meant to be will be. Whoever is meant to come around will. Whatever opportunity is there will come back to me. But at least now I have the clarity of mind to be willing to accept it wholeheartedly without pushing it away. All right. I hope you learned something. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this taught you anything or made you think about anything in your life and how you could potentially be doing this to yourself as well. All right. Later, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. #Markette_official on YouTube. Or you could just put Markette Troy on YouTube and it'll pop it up for you. All right. Later, y'all.